Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your holiday weekend. Anyways, I wanted to post a video. I ended up getting this yesterday and just want to talk about this because, I'm been getting an awful lot of people leaving me messages concerning eBay. Now, this is a message about eBay. You might want to learn from this, guys. Hopefully, I help you out there. If you people out there are buying stuff like electronic equipment such as this, when you're buying vintage electronic stuff off eBay, all right, these people have no idea what they're selling it for. They have no idea if there's anything wrong with it. They list these things at ridiculous prices. I mean, ridiculous. And so I'm going to try to educate people out here. This is an education moment for you guys. The eBay buyer, beware, okay? Because first of all, if you're buying broadcast equipment sort of like this a VO 7600, I just got this yesterday, okay? Now, I don't know if you happen to notice that 3/4 Yamatic machines on eBay are skyrocketing in price. I mean, ridiculous prices for these things. I mean, over $1,000 or more, $700, $800, $600, $400. I mean, just ridiculous amounts of money on top of shipping these things. Okay, well, this guy on eBay had this machine. He had it listed for $150. I saw this about a week ago. So I contacted him. I told him I'd give him $75 for it. It was listed as powers up but does not work. Okay? Powers up but does not work. And here's a perfect clue, people. Since I am an electronic service tech and I work on broadcast equipment such as these, which is my main work, I do this awful lot. And of course, I know everything there is to know about these 3/4 Yamatic machines. I've been doing it for freaking decades. All right, when you buy a 3/4 Yamatic machine and you get it cheap, and they say powers up or in non-working order, most likely it's not going to be working, okay? And you'll end up wasting your money getting it cheap, thinking it's a simple fix, and you realize to the point that it's not a simple fix, and you're screwed on your $300 or $400 or more that you paid for it, and shipping it back, and sometimes the people don't want to refund your money. It's just a real disaster. So, if you're buying 3/4 Yamatic machines off eBay and you're watching my video now, it's okay to throw me the listing so I could see it, and most likely you want to ship it directly to me to be serviced before you get it. Because if you're going to buy one of these 3/4 Yamatic machines off eBay and it says non-working or whatever, and you think it's a simple fix, you're wrong. It's not. And this is a perfect example. I got this for $75. Okay, you wanted like 150 for it. I got it for $75. I got it, it was like a week and a half ago. I saw it on there. Said I could always use another machine. Got it yesterday and started working on it. And sure enough, yeah, I could see why you said it's not working. And yes, it did not work at all. And, it's not simple belts. It's more larger issues. Now, as you can see, I do have the thing actually working well now. And I'm just doing a capture of a tape, and this deck is playing really good. This is a VO 7600, and anyways, I got the machine for $75, but since I'm a service tech and I have tons and tons of parts for these things, and plus I know how to identify the problem when these things don't work, it ended up being a bad scanner. This scanner is bad. Now, basically, I'll mark them, and usually I can use the upper drums, but the motor part of the scanner, which is the lower half of it, these circuit boards go bad, or circuits on the board itself, and this is not an easy thing to take apart. And plus, when you do take it apart, you got to get that circuit board out to even fix the circuit that's usually on it. So it isn't worth all my trouble to do that. I get a lot of these machines, and I'll pull out the good scanners. And and when I find one that has an awful bad scanner, I'll be able to swap it out with a scanner I have from a previous good machine that was just junk that I salvaged the upper and lower scanner from. Well, this is a perfect example of a bad scanner, and this thing would not initiate at all. I mean, wouldn't spin at all. So that means the circuit board that runs the speeds of the scanner below are shorted out. I swapped out the scanner with a brand semi brand new scanner in great condition from a machine I had sitting, which had very low head hours on it, and voila, we got the machine up and running. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot to working on 3/4 pneumatic machines. It's not just changing the rubber belts on these things. There's other issues that happen. Bad scanners, a bad board for some reason. Alignments can be off. Sensors could be bad. There's an awful lot of stuff. But here I got a 3/4 pneumatic for 75 bucks. Okay? Replaced the entire scanner with one that I had sitting in my stash. Took the old one out and got the machine, after putting the belts and all that in, got the machine up and running again. So, case in point, guys, learn. If you're going to buy on eBay, learn. If it says and not in working order, I'll guarantee you, don't buy it. Because it's not just simple little belts. It could be some serious issues like this, which is a bad scanner and some other stuff. And I don't think you're going to want to return the machine back to the seller. And half the time, the seller doesn't even want to refund your money. You'll have a hard time getting your money back. So just kind of learn from this. If you buy anything on eBay, if it's 3/4 pneumatic or even Betacam SP, and you're getting it for a cheap price, but it says in non-working order or powers up or anything like that, you might want to consider calling me about getting it serviced so you could drop ship it, and then I could ship it to you once the machine is working properly. So I hope you enjoyed this video.